y'all, and welcome to A Positive Thought. I created this daily podcast because life is hard and it's actually impossible to be positive all the time. But I hope today's thought will give us a chance to stop, reflect, and have a moment of gratitude, even if that moment is small, because we're all a work in progress. Me, so much. I'm such a work in progress. And also, on this first episode, I like to say that I am doing this because 2020 was terrible. 2019 personally was terrible for me. And I wanted to challenge myself to remember the small lessons, the things we tend to forget when life gets really hard, the things we take for granted when all we want to do is complain, because I'm kind of over it. I'm tired of being sad. I'm tired of complaining. I'm tired of thinking about the crappy parts of life. So this is a challenge to myself to write positive thoughts. Not all of them will be woo-woo and spiritual. Sometimes I might just say, girl, wash your ass, because sometimes people need that reminder. Unfortunately, the internet has let me know that. And also, I want to let you guys know that I am not a professional. So all of my advice comes with but I don't know, implied. And so you know who you're talking to, or listening to, I should say. I'm your host, Candice B. And today's thought is, you need to give good energy to get good energy. A few days ago, I was in a really bad mood. You know how you have those days where you wake up and as soon as you open your eyes, you can tell your mood is off? And then as soon as you get out of bed, everything seems to go wrong. You stub your toe, the shower isn't getting hot fast enough, you realize you're out of gas, you're late, your annoying coworker is even more annoying, and it can go on and on and on. Those days are really draining, right? Well, have you ever realized that your mood and gratitude generally dips as those types of days play out? Everything's going wrong, which makes you feel worse, which makes your reactions and interactions really negative. I have this belief that the universe generally conspires to give you the energy you're putting out. Now, that's not always the case, but it's just something I've noticed. So when I have those types of days, I like to look within myself. For instance, I might think back to the week before. Had I been practicing gratitude? Had I told anyone thank you? Sincerely, not reactively, but had I really taken the time to say thank you to someone else? Had I been meditating? Did I take some time to make someone's day better? Had I even been drinking water, or was I just existing on caffeine? Sometimes the answer is no. Sometimes I'm too wrapped up in myself or other things, and honestly, my energy had probably been off for a few days, and just now it was catching up to me and I'm noticing it, if that makes sense. So at that moment, I make a promise to myself to change my energy, and then I take a few moments to recenter myself and change my mood so that I can be a good impact on the world around me. If you're like me and have those days, here's what I want you to do. I want to encourage you to, basically do what I do and take 5 minutes to center yourself and your mood. You need to do this even if you're busy at work, if you're busy with family, friends, or any other obligations. Because if you don't take that time for yourself, your mood, and your energy, you're not really going to be useful to anybody else anyway. So go into a room alone if you can, or just choose a space away from others if you can't get alone. Make sure there's a mirror near you, or turn on the front-facing camera of your phone. Once you're there, take a few deep cleansing breaths in from your diaphragm and then out through your nose. Look in the mirror and smile at yourself for 30 seconds. I know it sounds crazy, but look at yourself in the mirror and smile, even if it's the most forced smile ever, because it won't stay that way. Tell yourself that you are grateful. Grateful for your body, even if you don't think it's perfect. Grateful that you have a job, if that's what's causing you stress. Or grateful that you have a home, if that's what's throwing you off. Add whatever fits your situation here. Change your mindset for just 5 minutes because although it won't fix the biggest issues you're facing, it will change your energy. And once you leave that room or that space, you will find that things are turning around. Trust me. Also, do something big or small to make someone else smile. Trust me on that too. Try it and let me know how it's working on Twitter or Instagram at PositivePodHQ. And please share this podcast with at least one person that you think needs to hear it because I would appreciate that so much. Until tomorrow, that's today's positive thought.